We're here on the Sony stand at PMA 2008 in Las Vegas, looking at the new Alpha models. First up is the Alpha 200, announced a couple of weeks ago. There's not too much that's new on here. A slightly bigger screen, 2.7 inch. They've removed the dial here and put it on this side. The camera is smaller, lighter, more ergonomic, and there's an automatic pop-up flash. It's still 10 megapixel camera as it was before. These are the new cameras announced today.
Yes, thank you.
The Alpha 300 and Alpha 350. These cameras are virtually identical except for the fact that the 300 has the same 10 megapixel sensor as the 200, but the Alpha 350 has a newly developed 14 megapixel sensor. It's a CCD sensor, which is interesting, and obviously in most other respects it's the same. Now the revolutionary new feature about this camera, put this down, is the live view. Now this live view is way above anything that's been developed before. Live view previously, well, as in most other cameras, is a little bit of a clunky affair. You often have to focus manually, it's a little bit fiddly, sometimes you get a flapping up and down of mirrors, but this is completely a step forward. When you flick to live view, just flick the switch on the top there, it's just like using a compact camera. The camera autofocuses, you can shoot live straight away. It's full experience. It uses the same 9-point focusing system when using live view as you are when you're using the optical viewfinder. And another thing about this, which is really nice, the 2.7 inch LCD screen actually moves, so you can shoot low like this, you can pull it out for different angles, tilt it like this, shoot high up, down on a crowd for example. This design is particularly good because it keeps the screen nice and big, and it's quite a nice high resolution screen. Not the same 900,000 dot screen as the Alpha 700, but it's quite a nice clear screen. There is also a little zoom button here, so you've got it's like a digital zoom, a 1.4 times or 2 times digital zoom, which reduces obviously the number of megapixels in the picture, but it gives you a little extra zoom, gives you a boost to the optical zoom that you've got on here. Over here you can see a cutaway of the Alpha 350, so you can see how the live view works. Let's take a look at that. Okay. Now the live view and the new Alphas will have a unique tilting mirror mechanism in the prism to achieve their live view effect. In these cutaways you can see the example here. The tilting mirror is at the front of the prism, just behind the word Sony on the front. And in this mode here you can see that in its normal position the mirror reflects the light around the prism and out through the eyepiece. When you flick to the live view mode, the mirror tilts this way so that the light is redirected. Instead of coming out of the eyepiece, it goes onto a secondary sensor which is just above the eyepiece in the viewfinder, which then gives you your feed for the LCD screen. Finally, they have a prototype of the new soon-to-be released flagship professional model Alpha camera. This is a 24.6 megapixel full frame, which is 35mm sized sensor. This is going to make this the highest resolution sensor of any SLR style professional camera on the market. It's also going to have built-in super steady shot. It's been announced today, and you can see the camera here shown with the optional vertical grip, which obviously is an optional extra, and also you can see it with the flash gun, which is going to be released with it. There's very few details at the moment. We don't yet know what the model is going to be called or pricing or any of that kind of stuff, but it's nice to actually see a final finished product and confirmation that it is in fact full frame 24 megapixels.